Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the St. Louis Cardinals.
My bite is bigger than my growl, I'm proud. A lion is on the prowl, my pain, I'm hiding it in my smile. And lately my faith, I've been finding it in the clouds. And don't tell me wait. Taking a look at today's starter who's been going through a bit of a... And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. And that's in for a strike. And we're underway from St. Louis. Just missed. And that is downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And Arenado makes the catch. And there's one down. So now the DH spot, Weston Wilson. That one ripped right center field. This one could be trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple. 1 down, runner at third. Trey Turner at the plate. Liner caught at second.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
The 0-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. 1 left for Philadelphia. Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Swung on, popped up left side. Turner right there to make the grab. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Nolan Gorman. And it's fouled away.
It's always fun watching Nola pitch. He's one of the best pitchers in the league because he knows how to control a baseball. He's got excellent command of his pitches, which keeps his walk rate low and helps keep him out of trouble.
And the righty deals. That misses the zone, and a count 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Wilson Contreras next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. 2 outs, base is empty.
Ball.
Swing and a miss.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slings to first, and Contreras is retired. And we're back, top of the second. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos gets the call. It's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Fouled off. He was late. Got him swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3. Max Kepler at the plate. This one ripped, but foul to the right. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. He caught it behind his back. Gathers and throws. And that's a great play for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Sosa to the plate. Fouled off left side. Sosa hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in Panama. On the ground to third. Arenado to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3. Back here at Busch Stadium, bottom half of inning number 2. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Alec Burleson. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 1-0.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
And that one is lifted in the air. Kepler on the move. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Man, this is pretty amazing. This guy's very efficient out there on the mound right now. Just 9 pitches in the first. He's got a chance to keep it to single digits again. Who does that?
And a foul ball. And a breaking ball misses outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
On the ground, right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Popped up. Win. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And now the switch hitting catcher, Rafael Marchand. Swing and a ball popped up. Arenado under it. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. So the Philly batting order turns over. And here comes Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 1. Hit hard, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's the Phillies DH, Weston Wilson. That's in there. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Boom. The runner at first with 2 gone. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Sets him down on strikes. A controversial call. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Nola back to work. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Waste no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Lars Nootbaar. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is foul. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
At the plate, Nolan Gorman to second for one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Line drive makes the catch, inning over. So one left. Start of the fourth. Here's the shortstop at the play, Trey Turner. And there's a curve through for a strike. That one in there across the letters.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with two strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Makes the grab, one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one in the air center field. Walker in position, makes the grab, and there's two gone. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at two. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Bottom 4, now it's the DH, Alec Burleson. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Nola fires. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And gone. He crushes that one to center field. It's 2-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker.
Fell in the box. He's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
Chopped out in front of the plate. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, no outs. Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. And takes low for ball 1. Arenado over at second. Walker at first with no outs. Shortened a bunt and missed it. And it's 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Outside low, and the count is 2-2. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. Now up for St. Louis, Victor Scott. Grounded out his first time up. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Into center. Kepler on the move. That is the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Ball 1 there. Kepler, 32 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. And that one lifted in the air center field. Walker makes the grab, 1 away. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. And ball 1. And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. On the ground to third. Arenado to first in time. And there are 2 outs. Cody Clemens stands in for the Phillies. And that one sliced foul. The Phils down by a pair, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Now got it.
And here is Rafael Marchand. Swinging a foul straight back. Man on second, 2 down. And that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home, but it's offline.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Marchand off of first with 2 away. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In there. And so now 1-2. Two outs. To third. And it stays fair. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 2-2.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Wilson in the box now. Takes strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. Late swing, fouled off.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Hit hard on the ground to short. In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning and stops things. Get 2 and draw even again. Back here in St. Louis, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Lars Nootbaar.
You know, these Cardinals, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have.
And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1.
Yes.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate, and the runner holds. That misses. Now 1-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Puts it away for the out.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Joe Ross up and throwing. Crismack getting loose as well. Line drive and a base hit. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only one out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Alec Burleson. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. One runs in. Contreras headed home. The relay to the plate. In there. He's safe. 4-2 now.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. One out. Runner at second. Nolan Arenado now at the plate. Base hit center field. Coming home. The throw in. Save. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they're up by 3. And the Phillies. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Nabil Crismack.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
One and two.
Arenado leads off first with one away.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Center field. Kepler under this one. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. So a man aboard. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ivan Herrera. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage. Back here in St. Louis, Trey Turner now. Matz back to work. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. That one fouled off. And that's a little bit high. 2-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. That one missed. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a chopper out to short. Whips it across. One up, one down. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 2 in this one. Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, John King.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. That one missing inside. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. On the corner for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. 9-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here is Mason Wynn. Line drive, makes the catch, 1 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And it falls. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Gorman. 0 for 3 in this one. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0. Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. 1 for 3. Well struck left field. And it one-hops the wall. Nootbaar around third. The relay throw. The tag, safe. And they lead by 4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
And next is the Cardinals 4-hitter, Alec Burleson. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 8-2.
No, Well, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Nabil Krismat will depart, and as he heads for the... Here's Nolan Arenado.
Number 48. Tyler Phillips.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Castellanos snags it, and that is the third out of the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning.
I approach life with open arms, lessons learned, open palms to tell the future close enough to keep me out of harm.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Foul ball. Well struck right field. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
This one in the air right field. Nootbaar. And there's one away. Cody Clemens stands in for the Phillies. That one's in there, 0-1. Started after it, appeal to third, and yes, he offered at it. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Ripped to third and caught. So 2 down now, and here is Rafael Marchand. Foul ball there. Kepler at second with 2 down. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2. On the ground to the left. And they put the tag on him. That's the third out, inning over. Phillies strand 1, and it's still 8-2. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated. Here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Right side, and that'll fall for a base hit. Man at first with 1 gone. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. This one in the air. Sosa. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop,
Mason Wynn getting ready to hit. Up the middle, Sosa. Jump throw on the money. Nice play. The Cards leave 1. Back here at Busch Stadium, we go to the 8th. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Kyle Leahy on the pitch here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Wilson stands in now and watches strike one.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much. Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 down. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. A little bit high, maybe. 1-0. Strike one. Bohm leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Ripped on a line. And foul ball. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Lars Nootbaar. That's to third. Boom. Slings it across. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, Nolan Gorman. He was late there. Strike one.
0-1.
Hit on the ground to short. Turner with the throw to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting first baseman, Wilson.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
This to third. Sends it across to first. St. Louis goes down in order. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Leahy back to work. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Corrals it. And there's 1 down. Now batting Max Kepler.
Now batting is second fielder, Max Kepler.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The Phillies with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the 9th. Inside. And it's 1-1. And that one wrapped foul. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Phillies have just 1 out remaining.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Fastball for a strike.
0-2.
This could end it. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals take this one in a blowout.